miss him so much. I'm so glad we're gonna see them together again. Why did they do that? Hi guys, in this video I will be reacting to The Walking Dead TikToks, those that are gonna make me cry, and I am planning to cry, I am prepared to cry, I am not gonna hold the tears back, I'm just going to let it all out. The reason why I decided to film a video like this is because, as I said in the latest Dead City reaction, that I don't want to stop publishing The Walking Dead content. This is my favorite show and I want to have as many The Walking Dead fans among my subscribers as possible. Another reason is I don't have anybody who I can send those TikToks to, who I can watch them with, who I can cry with. I don't have my channel, I have you, so I decided why not? There's gonna be a lot of tears, but I'm also gonna share my opinion about some characters, some situation with you, so I hope it's going to be interesting. I cried watching this so hard. Those are my favorite brotherhood relationship ever. I love them so much and I just can't wait for the reunion. It has to happen. I don't even want to think that they may not see each other again. No. I cried so much. I remember that so well. Oh my god.
I remember when he made those. They were so small. Carl wanted you to have them.
Oh my god. Yeah, I'm crying. I'm tearing up.
He's gone.
I miss him so much. That was the saddest death in The Walking Dead. I miss him so much, and this is so sad that Judith didn't have enough time with him. Carl's death was the one I didn't see coming at all. I thought that he'd be till the end of the show. In my head, Rick dying was more possible than Carl. It was so sad. I was crying the whole episode, and I was preparing myself to the ending of episode 8, I believe, where we found out that he was dead, because I knew that the following episode I'll be crying a lot, and I cried even more than I expected.
My brother.
I
Rick
love him
Grimes.
so much.
Rick Grimes? You got something you want to tell me? You're my brother.
I miss them together. Oh my god, that episode, it was such a fun episode. I need to see them together again. God, it is so beautiful. I love them so much. I love this show so much. And I'm so sad that I didn't have a YouTube channel back then when I was watching it, that I didn't react to it. But I'm happy. I'm so happy that I did watch it. I've been postponing that show for a long time because it's a long show. It would take me a lot of time, but I'm so glad I watched it. It changed my life. To be honest, I was glad that Rick saved Negan. At first, I was scared when he slit his throat while Negan was in tears because Rick was talking about Carl. And I was like, come on, you're using Carl's death to kill him. When Carl wanted him to live, wanted them to stop fighting. So yeah, I was glad that Rick did it. I didn't expect Beth to die as well in that episode like that. I didn't like Beth at the beginning, but I loved her relationship with Daryl. And then I kind of started liking her too. And then she got killed. And I feel so sorry for Daryl. He cared about her a lot. That is one of my favorite moments, that hug with Carol. I love their friendship so much. The best. Their friendship is my favorite ever. And I just can't wait to see them together again.
Woo! Bing bong! We did it! Bing bong? Bing bong!
Rosita's death was the second saddest death in The Walking Dead for me. Like, why did you have to do that? It's the end of the show. Why would you let her to be happy? I love her so much. I didn't really care about her at the beginning, but like through seasons, she became one of my favorite. And she's an amazing mother. She didn't deserve that.
Now we're gonna need a new understanding. Apology.
I liked that
Kill
scene
me.
so much. It was so good. Oh my god. Negan loved Carl. He cared about him a lot.
What did you say? She has to kill someone.
And Carl like
There has to be punishment. Then kill me.
it was so brave of him. Like he knows that he's gonna die, and this is his chance
You wanna die?
to save everyone.
No, I don't. It's gonna happen.
Sooner than anybody could expect.
Me dying to stop this. We can make things different for us, for you, for all those other kids to be worth.
Carl
The plan
did do something to
is
Negan.
supposed to be this way. Is this who you wanted to be?
He woke up some feelings in him that he hasn't had for a while. Carl is an amazing character. He was pissing me off at the beginning, of course. Probably nobody liked him. He was irritating, like most of the kids in the shows and movies. But then he grew up and matured so much, and he also became one of my favorite. He's one of my favorite characters.
Sorry if I didn't meet my best friend to spend her whole life on a boat. That's strange. I thought I used to swim.
I love them so much. I'm so glad we're gonna see them together again. They've been together through so much shit, and the bond they have, it is amazing. I need them to reunite.
We get to start over. We're the ones who live.
I miss almost all of them. I would like to talk about each of those deaths separately, but I'm thinking that I'm gonna make a separate video about that. I'm gonna make a tier list where I'm gonna rate all those deaths, which were the saddest for me. And I'm gonna do other videos like this, but I'm gonna rate characters, ships, seasons, I don't know, because I need to keep publishing The Walking Dead content, as I said. And I also said that I'm planning to start watching DC movies next week, and those are gonna take much more time to film and to edit. And I still want to publish 2 videos per week, so then I also need to do videos that are gonna take much less time to do. I love their relationship. Daryl with any kid is an amazing relationship. He would be a good dad. Oh my god, that moment was so good. Damn. I cried. I remember that I did cry watching this. And the acting, it is so good. Oh my god. I miss them so much.
Nothing compares to the fever dream. It's what I do.
waiting too. Every time Daryl cried, I cried with him. Every single time. He's been through so much.
My brother.
Brother, take my hand.
He's safe.
I found him.
My brother.
I love him so much.
He's safe.
I found him.
Oh my god. The fact that people who were strangers who didn't like each other at the beginning can have such a strong bond, it just makes me so happy.
Thank you.
For what?
I miss them so much. I've been
everything you've
waiting
done.
for them to get together for so long
I love you.
that
I love you too.
almost right before they got together, I lost hope that they're gonna be together. I thought they're just gonna be friends till the end, and I made my peace with that. And then, surprise, but I was so happy about that. And I just can't wait to see them together again.
Do you want to pet a pony? Beautiful, right? Look.
She's an amazing mom. I just so the fact that she knows that they won and from now on they're all gonna be safe as possible in zombie apocalypse, and she won't be there. She was seeing all those happy faces, everyone was celebrating, and she knew that in a few hours she'll be gone. Why did they do that? I was shocked when I saw that. I didn't believe that, because like, what the hell, so many people at once behind the camera being killed. They're all holding Carol. Carol lost so many children. I am so sorry for her. She was given it another chance and then another chance, and it all ended the same way.
We get what we
That scene, that episode was, oh my god. The ending of this episode and then the next episode, it was so amazing. I was terrified. I couldn't breathe. My heart was beating so fast. I was in tears. I couldn't stop crying. The first episode of season 7 made me cry so much that I cried for the whole episode, and I had to pause it because I couldn't cry more. I am already crying. Stop. It was such a good episode. Not any other show or movie made me cry like that episode. It made me feel those things that episode did. Negan is my favorite villain. I was so scared of him. She's amazing. I love her so much. Oh my god. Where? But Glenn, he wasn't my favorite character, but I loved him a lot, and I cried when he almost died, and when he died a lot, and I felt so sorry for Maggie. But after that, I don't think that I was even thinking about him. Only when he was mentioned in the show, of course. I don't know, I kind of move on right after that. Please don't hate me, and I wouldn't change anything. If I would have to choose between Glenn being till the end of the show and having Negan, I would choose Negan. Watching Dead City, I didn't think about him at all, only when he was mentioned. I like Negan and Maggie, and sometimes I may pretend that this is a different universe and Glenn didn't exist in it. I sometimes feel guilty about that, about thinking this way. I don't want to feel guilty, so I just block the memories about Glenn. That's it. I must admit it. I'm being honest. You can say about me whatever you want. I love them so much. They are adorable. And I read the news that Judas is gonna be in the first episode of Daryl Dixon's spin-off. I am so happy about that. I need to see them again. Daryl is an amazing character. He's my favorite, but I don't know if I already said that, but he is my favorite The Walking Dead character. Their friendship is so good. Yeah, he does. He definitely does. I need to see him happy, please. I love that episode so much. Not everybody likes it, but I loved it. And I would rewatch it like hundreds of times. Oh my god, that episode broke me. It destroyed me. Lucille was such a good wife. She was bringing the best in Negan, and I just don't understand why he would cheat on her. It looks like they had such a good relationship. Like, why? They're so good together. Why did he do that? And I know, like, he wasn't a great guy even before the apocalypse, but people like that, people like Lucille and then Carl and Judas, they were making him human. And then in that city, spoiler alert, he had Ginny, and now he kind of lost her, and of course he left his wife and kid. That damaged him, and now Maggie betrayed him, so she needs to come back to him. Negan needs to know that people care about him, but he also cares about Herschel, and he maybe even feels responsible for him. So I think that he's going to take revenge on the Dama since she cut off Herschel's toe. I don't think Negan is gonna let it slide.
She was never more beautiful. Didn't matter how frail she got, even when she lost her
I'm so
hair.
glad that he made it up to her and that he apologized to her. She's amazing. She's the best wife. I love that episode. Those brother-sister relationship they had, oh my god. It was so good. It's so sad that it didn't last long. Well, when I watch edits of him, of course I want to cry. Of course I start missing him. And I feel even more guilty for not thinking about him enough, for forgiving Negan. But it is what it is. There's nothing I can do about it.
Stop thinking that every time you lose someone, it's because of you, something you did wrong.
Yeah. He was feeling guilty all the time for almost everything. He needs a break. I was so happy that she got out of it alive, and then finding out that she was bit, it just, why did you have to do that? It is so sad. I cried so much.
Not mercy prevailed over regret.
this line, it sounds so beautiful. I don't know if it's just me because I am a non-native English speaker, but those words, mercy prevails and wrath, sound so beautiful. And this sentence sounds so beautiful. Oh my god, I don't know if it's just me. It was such a good scene. Oh my god, the acting was amazing. Negan crying, it just, oh my god.
That's right.
It was so emotional.
Okay. Yeah.
He's been through so much. And he's trying so hard to be a good leader. He deserved happiness. All of them did. Oh my god, again. It just... Okay, that's it. I knew that it was mostly Daryl and Rosita, but what I can do, I love them so much. Let me know what you think about this type of videos, if I should do part 2, or maybe I should react to some funny The Walking Dead edits. So your next video is gonna be a reaction to a DC movie, and it is Man of Steel. I am very excited about getting into this universe. Thank you so much for watching, I'll see you next time.